when he gets down to heads up.
He and Tobias went 1 and 1. But I think Antonio, based on what we've seen, he would probably prefer that, because it seemed like he had a nice little line in the dialogue with Dan was going to be suit him. He doesn't want to play Seaver.
I don't think you can keep folding King 10, Dan.
Shaq's got $500,000 now.
Folds. And sheep 2 calls.
Jungleman's ready for revenge. Boy, it just keeps getting louder and louder in that
8 of
casino.
diamonds, 4 hearts, 7 of diamonds. C2 checks.
Antonio, what can you do on this board? You know, you want to c-bet it, but it's Jungleman. You know he calls all raises with 8 high and 7 high. I mean, it's a real tough spot for Antonio. I don't think he can bet here.
Oh.
But he has no fear.
7 bets, 42,000.
And even if Jungleman did have a hand that doesn't really match there, there's every chance he peels off anyway. I mean, he's sticky a little bit, isn't he?
Well, he has Antonio in bad shape, and Antonio might have to give up. And that's a double belly buster straight draw. Now he needs a 3 or a 6 for a straight, and he has the best hand.
Jungleman's only got 220-odd thousand back. If Antonio makes a bet here, Jungleman really has to think about shoving all in rather than calling, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably his plan. Wow, Antonio's really going for the double barrel, and he...
7 bets, 68,000.
Is he trying to make it look like he will not pass for the shove?
Well, Jungleman, let's see what he does here. I don't think he's just called.
Wow.
See 2 calls.
So what's going through Antonio's head? Does he have any fold equity left? I mean, the way the Jungleman's played this hand looks like a hand that's got value to it, right? Antonio must feel like he's got to give up.
Well, I mean, if he bluffs all in here and gets away with it, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, he just sure aggression winning the spot. If he can do it, but you might think that Jungleman's in call down mode. And the other thing is Antonio can check here because he can beat 9-10, he can beat 9-jack, he can beat all the busted straight draws he can beat right now.
7 is all in.
It's gone all in.
See 2 calls.
Wow.
Wow, it worked.
I mean, Cates has definitely given up equity there, Phil, hasn't he? I mean, obviously you can see the cards, but was Jungleman's plan that it looked so much like he had to call all in? He just felt like Antonio couldn't bluff him in that spot? He underestimated Antonio?
It's just a very weird scenario. He just gave Antonio credit there, and that's okay. I mean, but it's just like you might want to test the flop. You might want to raise the flop. You might want to. Now on the turn, you have a double belly buster. You know, I mean, one thing if you're going to call, you might want to just lead. You know.